Welcome to Falcon TV. Subscribe to the channel to stay informed and inspire us.
Israeli women have a high labor force participation rate, with around 70% in the workforce. They are well represented in many professions including law, medicine and the military. Israel was the third country in the world to have a female prime minister. Golda Meir served as Israel's prime minister from 1969 to 1974. In the Knesset, Israel's parliament, women currently hold 29 out of 120 seats, making up over 24% of parliament members. Israeli law prohibits discrimination based on gender in employment, pay and promotions. The wage gap between men and women is relatively small compared to other developed nations. Motherhood and fertility rates in Israel are high compared to OECD countries. The average Israeli woman has over 3 children in her lifetime. Abortion in Israel is legal and widely available. Women have access to free abortions through the government healthcare system up to age 33. Most Israeli women serve in the military, with Israel being one of the few countries with mandatory conscription for women. Many take on combat roles. Under Israel's Women's Equal Rights Law in 1951, women gained full rights and equality, banning gender discrimination in many areas. In 1969, Israel became one of the first countries to guarantee equal pay for equal work regardless of gender, race, nationality, religion or country of origin. Devorah Omer became the first female Supreme Court judge in Israel in 1976. Today, 5 of 15 Israeli Supreme Court judges are women. Israeli women have a high level of education. Almost 70% have a high school diploma compared to 55% of Israeli men. Orthodox Jewish women in Israel have traditionally had domestic roles, but growing numbers now join the workforce and get advanced degrees. Yemima Avital became the first female pilot in Israel, serving in the Israeli Air Force. Hundreds of female pilots have now graduated. Israel has a dynamic feminist movement including activists like Marsha Friedman advocating for reproductive rights, pay equity, and political representation. In the tech industry, women make up over 35% of Israel's STEM workforce, a high level of female STEM professionals compared globally. Leah Rabin became a symbol for women's equality in Israel as the politically active wife of Israeli Prime Minister Yitzhak Rabin. Israel held its first Women's Day general labor strike in 2021 with 100,000 women rallying for equality and change across Israeli society. Ruth Bader Ginsburg studied at the Hebrew University of Jerusalem in Israel in the 1950s, an experience that shaped her future landmark advocacy for women's rights. Israeli women were instrumental in pioneering political and social causes like the peace movement and rights for marginalized groups like Mizrahi, LGBT, disabled and Druze. Dalia Itzik served as Israel's interim president between 2007 to 2014, the first woman to hold the largely ceremonial role.
If you liked this video, please subscribe to the channel and give a thumbs up. Thank you.